You guys ever wonder how to replace your RBA coils on your Subtank Mini and also how to wick them? No problem. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do both of those things. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so here we have our RBA. It's in 3 different pieces. You have this top cap that screws off, this little chute, and you have this bottom deck. So to replace the coil and wick this, you're going to want to unscrew the top cap, unscrew the center. Okay, so now we just got the coil on our deck, and what you're going to need is some precision screwdrivers or anything that fits in here that will unscrew those 2 posts. You're just going to unscrew it a little bit just to let your coil come out. And there's a coil. Throw that off to the side. Now we have our deck right here with our screws. So when you get this Subtank or Subtank Mini, you have this packet that says RBA on it with 3 seals, 3 or 4 seals, screwdriver, you got some screws, and you got another coil. So let's go ahead and get that coil out. Okay, so now that we have our coil, and you're gonna take your coil and you're gonna slide it in the side. Oop. Get it centered, and then just screw it down. I'm going to find a screwdriver that fits in here, and I'm basically just going to take it and center it. Just kind of move it to the center. As you guys can see, now we have our coil. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to clip these leads. So now we got our leads clipped and this thing is all cleaned up. And so what you're going to do is you're going to screw this right into your sub tank, just like this. Keep everything off of it still. And it's reading at 0.6. I have this at 23.5 watts. And what you're going to want to do is pulse fire it. Make sure she lights up from the inside out. That means you're good. So now what you want to do to wick this is you're going to want to take a cotton ball. You want to unroll it a little bit. And remember my pimp scissors. I'm about to cut this. You're going to want to cut your wick. Cut this in half. Now you have your wick right here. So you have your wick right here, and you're basically just gonna fluff it up a little bit, let it get twisted, and you're gonna take one side, twist it, make sure it's thin enough to fit into your coil. So you're gonna take your RBA and you're just gonna insert it. But you have to make sure, as you could see, it didn't want to go in there. You have to make sure that it's thin enough. Now you got it in. And just pull the tail. And now what you're going to want to do is trim the sides up. So you're going to want to cut the ends just like this. And you're going to want to take your chute or your second piece, your basically center, and you're going to want to push these tails up and put the top cap on. So as you guys could see, I have the tails up and the center piece on there now, and I could just screw. And what you're going to want to do now is take a thin screwdriver, Kanthal, whatever you have, and basically just tuck it to the sides. Not too much, don't pack it, just tuck it in there so it is able to breathe and flow with the juice. And there you guys go. As you can see, I just tucked it into the sides. Then you're going to take your juice. I have 6 on the peach right here, 3 milligrams, and just drip it, saturate the coil, and then I'll be right back. Some juice in there, and then you're just going to want to fire it. She's firing. Drip a little more juice on there. And you're going to basically just want to, right where these air holes are on the side, which is on the sides of your coil where your tails are, you're going to want to make sure there's a little bit of room so the juice could come in there. After you're done with that, you want to basically just take this top cap, screw it right on. Make sure your coil's in there. Still reading at 0.6, and you're going to want to fill up your tank, screw it on there, and vape. And you're just going to let that sit for a little bit, and then you'll be ready to vape. Okay guys, so after you fill up your tank and you let it sit for a little bit, let the wick soak in some juice, you're ready to go and you're ready to vape. So let's give this a try for the first time. And that right there is at 23 watts and it's reading at 0.7 ohms. So there you guys go. Hope this tutorial helped, and see you guys next time.